You know guys, before I start today's video, it needs to be said, alright? I'm sure you guys can see it as soon as you look at my name. Right underneath it, 35,000 subscribers. And I just want to tell every single person that's watching today's video, whether or not you're subscribed, whether or not you're a Fooly Scadmaster hater, maybe you just casually watch the videos every once a month, I don't know, but regardless, I appreciate every single person that is making this entirely possible for me. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's watching today's video. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving or you're somewhere where that's not a thing, I'd just like to extend my gratitude to every single person that's watching today's video, aside from the YouTube Scadmaster persona thing. Seriously, thank you guys so much. I have a lot of cool things in the works for you guys. Everybody that subscribed, thank you so much for 35,000. I got 2 cool surprises for you guys at least that you will see in upcoming videos, so please stay tuned for that. Make sure to leave a like on today's video, subscribe if you're new, and let's get right into this, guys.
Now listen!
So, I really do wish that today on Thanksgiving, I would have the courtesy of playing something like Call of Duty and not having to worry about anything strange, you know, no bullshit, no nonsense, no random malicious hackers or cheaters that I'm going up against, but unfortunately, here in the world of Call of Duty, you know, a franchise that's run by a multi-billion and even possibly a trillion-dollar company. Unfortunately, these motherfuckers cannot properly have a working anti-cheat to prevent some of this nonsense from actually happening. Now, we made a video on hackers and cheaters a couple of days ago whenever ranked play first launched because it was a fucking issue, and you guys saw in that video that I was going against blatant hackers and cheaters. This guy had walls. Well, guess what's happening in today's video, which comes after the tweet that I'm about to show you about the update to RICOCHET. You'll see in some of these kill cams, I get killed by 2 people that have a dollar amount in their clan tag. You'll see them. I think this guy's name is fucking Blaze. Fucking weird bitch. Your name should be Glaze, you nasty whore.
Pissed on!
But this guy, as you'll see in the kill cams, he has 0 recoil. How do you do this? You do this with a script. And clearly, he's probably showing the amount that he purchased it for, which is $10, which is just fucking ridiculous. I couldn't imagine spending $10 to specifically not suck dick. Okay, I can already not suck dick for free. It's called shooting your gun straight and not being a piss can. But it seems like some people need to go the route of cheating in order to obtain something like this. Well, it's strange because between my first video on hackers and cheaters where these guys were using blatant walls and aimbot, and today's gameplay where you're seeing this guy with scripts for 0 recoil, in between that time, this tweet came out from COD Updates. They say, hashtag Team Ricochet with an update on the ongoing work to combat cheating in ranked play. AI systems continue to ramp up with code optimizations to accelerate enforcements. Over 19,000 ranked play bans since the mode launched. Wow, what a fucking accomplishment. Good job telling us how many people you need to ban because your shit doesn't work in the first fucking place. Hourly sweeps to remove cheaters from the ranked play mode and leaderboard. Thanks for your patience as our team continues to fight against cheaters. Well, you guys aren't doing a very good job because clearly, even outside of ranked play, even in a fucking pub, there's still people in ranked play that are running cheats. And super quickly, I don't want to get off on a side tangent, but today's video is going to have a significant amount of information and tweets from a lot of different places. So please guys, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. We just want people to see today's video because there's a lot of bullshit that needs to be exposed to the real world, to the people that are playing this game and are unknowingly coming across people with malware on their accounts with cheats and hacks and potential security breaching applications installed in their shit. So it is very important that people see this, but check it out guys, this is where things start to get kind of fucking weird. They mention how they've been working against these cheaters in ranked play, but here comes a couple of tweets from Nadeshot himself. Somebody who I would assume is reliable enough. He's somebody who's been at the very goddamn top, so I actually take his word with some credibility. Well, he comes out here in response to that tweet from Ricochet and he says, can anyone send me some screenshots of the top 250 leaderboard right now? I'm not on my PC and I want to confirm if this is true or not. This seems literally impossible because I've played the same cheaters since day 1 and not a single one of them have even a scratch on them. He continues by saying complete propaganda. 10 names minimum and the first 3 pages were legitimately spin botting live on our streams. How could there possibly be 19,000 accounts banned when the most egregious abusers are giving us the middle finger on the leaderboard? Are we crazy? what is going on? And it's crazy considering the rewards that you get for being in the top 250. Like, it's very clearly a very exclusive group of players. Like, that is quite the accomplishment. Yeah, it kind of makes you a low-life sweaty bitch with tuna crotch, but the accomplishment itself is something that people go for. If you end as number 1 on the leaderboard, on the top 250, number 1 by the end of the season, you get an exclusive skin that you can only have for literally being number 1 on the entire fucking planet. And speaking of being number 1 on that leaderboard, here comes a tweet from Doug Dimmadome Warzone, the GOAT himself.
Fuck you, Doug!
The number 1 ranked player on the Black Ops 6 multiplayer leaderboard, Hanser, has just been banned and had their name removed from the leaderboards. Still a ton of cheaters on the top 250 list to go, but I guess this is a start at least. So you can see where these little bitches and tents are at when it comes to ranked play leaderboards. They obviously want to be in the top 250. They want to be number 1 and get that exclusive skin. If it makes them feel any less of a fucking virgin, then I guess that's what they want to do with the money that they're spending on this bullshit. But if it's gonna be like that, then please, Ricochet, actually work. How about that? And before we get to the complete breakdown of Ricochet as a system in itself, here's one more tweet to add importance, to add some urgency to this problem. This tweet comes out from Charlie Intel. He says, if Black Ops 6 ranked play is basically being overrun with cheaters and that's a paid game, Warzone ranked play will be pretty awful unless Activision actually does something with Ricochet anti-cheat. The mid-season update with BR ranked is planned for December 5th. That's just a few days away, guys, and personally, I think we're about to see a colossal fucking failure. And now, guys, this video is about to take a fucking turn because, as you know, here in the Call of Duty community, there's people like myself, like the Scatmaster, like Blame Truth, Narrow Cinema, a lot of us, right? We talk mad shit about Call of Duty, deservedly so. Some of us do it for pure entertainment reasons, and personally that's what I like to do, but I like to spread a message across as many people as I possibly can. I assume literally everybody else on fucking YouTube does that too, which is the point of YouTube, so before you're out here saying, oh, you're just doing it for views, no fucking shit, you fucking bozo. That's literally the point of YouTube. At least this is contained within the community, right? Like, these are people that play Call of Duty that get to talk shit about Call of Duty, but this is where things get weird. When there's other communities or other franchises and games that have something to say about Call of Duty, it kind of stings in a different way because it's no longer just your fans that are trying to give you criticism, no matter which way we fucking say it. When other people from other franchises get involved and they give you proper criticism and feedback, it just makes Call of Duty look embarrassing as fuck. And where does this come in? This is the tweet coming from Charlie Intel. He says, a developer of the Riot Games anti-cheat has shared his thoughts on Call of Duty's Ricochet, saying Ricochet should rely less on AI tools, increase security requirements if crossplay is being forced for PC and consoles. He says the current approach should be reconsidered. And obviously that's a very light way of putting it, but this is the tweet from the guy who had this to say about Ricochet. What he's pretty much saying in summary is that Activision should get off of their fucking asses and stop being a bunch of lazy bastards and actually get to some fucking work and stop relying on saving some money by using AI when AI clearly is not working. It has been like this for years, and people constantly, every single year, have something else to say about AI. They have something to say about Ricochet and the cheaters in this game and how the anti-cheat doesn't work. Clearly, what this guy is getting at is that Activision should literally do anything but what they're currently fucking doing. And I think that perfectly echoes what literally the entire rest of the fucking community has been saying, but it's different when it's coming from somebody else, a professional in a different franchise, somebody who can see the ins and outs from their perspective and what they're working with, and he's essentially spitting free game over at Activision, which just makes Activision look embarrassingly fucking stupid. But hey, sometimes it's literally necessary. And in case you're still not getting it, here we go. We're gonna say it once again from a different perspective. This comes out from the Ghost of Hope. He says, pretty much all of Ricochet is an AI detection system and a trust factor system mixed in from what I've been told. Clearly not a sound strategy at all. Wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft has Windows security teams on Ricochet now to avoid this PR disaster from happening constantly. And the PR disaster is literally somebody else just roasting the fuck out of Call of Duty without actually saying something mean. Because again, it's one thing to hear somebody like the Scadmaster be like, oh, Activision, suck my balls from the back, you guys fucking suck, as to an actual professional being like, hey, you guys should reconsider your AI system because it's clearly giving you guys some issues. Yeah, my message is pretty mean. Some people would find it satirical, immature, funny, but when you hear it from a professional who's literally giving you free game, like this guy is literally your competition and he's giving you advice to catch up to him. Yes, that's embarrassing. Yes, this is a pity move and it makes us look fucking bad. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Microsoft was working on something to actually prevent this from happening again, because clearly it is an issue that has persisted year after year after year after year. This time it's specifically bad because we have PC console crossplay force enabled. Whose fucking idea was that? I don't know, but it's clearly an issue if you're going to force that enabled. And if your Ricochet system isn't working, there needs to be a solution, not just update the AI a little bit more and enforce the security measures a little bit more. No, it clearly needs to be reworked. The same way that this guy is suggesting is the same way that I would say it to Activision. Literally get off your fucking ass and spend your money correctly.
You fucking cornball!
Oh, man.
Stick to breakfast sausages and eggs, nigga! Relax!
I'm sure you spent quite a bit of money on obtaining this entire AI thing to get working, but that's essentially the same thing as purchasing a product that's clearly going to be defective very soon for cheap. And yes, maybe in the moment you're saving yourself like a few hundred, a couple $1,000s, right? Instead of buying something that's new and innovative and something that's built to work and last. Yeah, you might be saving yourself a little bit of money in the short term, but when your shit finally becomes defective after a short amount of time, you need to go buy another one and you need to spend that money fixing it and improving it and working on it and updating it, rather than just having the clear-cut favorite thing that's actually going to work from the fucking start. Yes, it's gonna cost a little bit more money, but that option actually has durability. All of my salesmen out there, which one are you trying to sell more? That is exactly the point. That is exactly what Activision has failed to do. They opted to spend the least amount of money as humanly fucking possible with all their greedy fucking asses. And now look at the consequence. The short term, I'm sure they enjoyed having the extra money. But in the long term, look at the nonsense that is happening right now. The hackers and the cheaters are literally winning. Okay, I don't care which way you put this. I don't care which way you want to cut it. Call of Duty is clearly losing the battle to cheaters and hackers. Call of Duty is over. It is unplayable unless they fix this issue. You can't play ranked play properly without coming across somebody who's suspect. I can't even play a fucking pub on Nuketown grinding for camos, hip firing, doing stupid shit without coming across somebody with walls, with hacks, with aimbot, with zero recoil scripts. And get this, they run around happily. They can make a new account whenever for free. They can continue doing this. Yet somebody like myself, the Scadmaster, don't forget, back in the beta, falsely temporarily banned on some bullshit. Activision, shame on you. I understand you want to save money, you want to be a greedy fat ass pig. You clearly made a mistake and you need to undo this damage now. You're gonna lose out on a lot of people. Black Ops 6 can be a relatively decent game, but this issue with the anti-cheat not working and Ricochet literally being what it's called, it's turning people away from this game. And yes, you can make the claim, oh, you don't even know what it takes to build an anti-cheat. You don't know how difficult it is.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
You know why? Because I didn't dedicate my life to it. I don't get paid 6-7 figures to work on this. Because if I did, I guarantee you guys I'd be doing a much better fucking job than this. This shit that you're working with, I'm glad you're saving a little bit of money, but guess what? It's not fucking working. And in the long term, you're losing people. It's all about the money. It's about the greed. It's about saving money and not spending on all of these costs. It's very understandable, but it's not fucking working. Activision, you should be ashamed of yourself. Ricochet was a colossal fucking failure, and this is to the detriment of who? Your community that has put you in the position that you're in today. So please, I'm not saying you're gonna see a Scadmaster Fooly video and be like, oh shit, maybe we should go ahead and get better anti-cheat. No, I'm not saying that. Obviously, that's not the case. You have other people like Nadeshot fucking telling you this, and your own goddamn ops literally giving you free game. You don't need me to say this, but I'm gonna reiterate it for the people who haven't heard of this yet. for the people that might have a connection to somebody who may know somebody else, who may know somebody else, who may have a cousin fucking across the world, who has a fucking cousin in Egypt, who has a stepbrother over in fucking Minnesota that might have that connection over at Activision. This is for that possibility. I'm sure I'm not the first to tell you this, and I'm certainly not the last. Activision, fix your shit. Please. God damn. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. Do you think the hackers and the cheaters are winning the fight against Call of Duty and Activision? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos, and yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.